Hi y'all, I'm Liz. Thanks for dropping in. Today we're going to be talking about an upcoming vacation, some lab works that I've really enjoyed, and just how I'm doing on the carnivore diet. So for the past 5 weeks of just eating meat, I've been pleasantly surprised at how very little bloating that I've had after every single meal. After years of bloat, I literally thought the bloat was what it felt like to feel full, and now just eating meat, I haven't been bloated except for a little bit with some bacon here or there. But overall, I've been really amazed at the results. I did keto for years. I've just transitioned in a carnivore of no vegetables because I really wanted to just take that final step and be pain-free. And y'all, I've been really surprised at the results. My blood pressure totally in that normal range. Cha-ching! I am so super happy about that. And I just got my A1C results, which is a measure of your insulin over the past 12 weeks. I kind of like a snapshot of what your insulin levels have been. And I started just meat in December for dinner. And then the entire month of January was just meat. But y'all, my A1C level was 5. Below 5.7, well, above 5.7, you're in the pre-diabetic range. So below 5.7, you are normal. I am super stoked with a 5, and I am super stoked with blood pressure readings that are totally normal now, running about 110-ish over 80. Still like to get that 80 down, but still, that is that way, and only after 5 weeks of just meat, super stoked. So we're going to Disney World for vacation. Now it's just a long weekend, but I am kind of worried about what I'm going to eat. Now I've done Disney World several times for several years here as a celiac, and ordering gluten-free and soy-free, and just, I know to stay away from artificial colors, artificial flavors. I cannot have that colored popcorn, y'all. But Disney World itself is really, really good about dealing with food allergies. After 5 weeks of no seed oils, though, and having just whole foods, I'm really kind of apprehensive about what I'm going to eat there because I do not want to get bloated. I don't want to be in huge amounts of pain. And y'all, man, I tried like homemade Brazilian cheese bread like on Christmas Eve. And even though I was able to eat that just fine, Thanksgiving, same batch, I just froze it, right? But after just dinners of just meat, when I tried that Brazilian cheesy bread before Christmas Eve, I was super bloated, tight, in pain. I was shocked. I was not expecting that because, man, it's homemade. Except for the gluten-free flour that was in there, everything else was animal products. So I'm worried about what's going to happen. It's only going to be 4 days, but I am going prepared. So I'm going to take some electrolytes and I'm going to take some snacks with me. Taking snacks is something that I'm super used to, but taking the electrolytes and traveling with electrolytes and actually having chosen, having found my favorite electrolytes is not something I'm used to. So I will be taking Element, and man, I've seen this advertised on so many carnivore channels. I tried 7 or 8 different electrolytes. I really liked Element the best because there was no funky aftertaste. And for me, I could have every single flavor that I have tried so far, and I think I've tried them all, except for one, I've been able to have. No issues, no pain, no bloating, nothing. All right, when they say no funky ingredients, I really believe the no funky ingredients. Check out the description down below, because if you're not sure about what electrolytes that you want to have and you want to try some of these, if you buy a box and you get a free 8-pack sampler, which I did when I first tried these guys, and all the 8 flavors, they really are good. And I just like the fact that they're in these super convenient little pouches. I just rip them open, stick them in my water, and go. Because some of the other electrolytes I've tried just come in the big tubs, and I'm really not sure how that would work, actually even getting the TSA with those. So definitely the Element. When I put it up, when I put it in a drink, mix it up, it comes out clear. And there is no funky aftertaste. And I haven't had a single allergic reaction or any kind of reaction to any of the flavors. For me, being able to actually have that many flavors is almost like Christmas. But it's really good for me to get you your sodium, your potassium, your magnesium. So check that out. And this video is not sponsored by Element. I just like them because I can have all their flavors and there's no stinky, funky aftertaste. The raw, unflavored one, though, doesn't have any stevia in it. So if you need to stay away from sweeteners, that is totally the way to go. Like the grapefruit is my favorite, but if you're going to get triggered by the stevia and it's going to make you crave anything, definitely do the raw unflavored. So, Element, it's going with me. My electrolytes are going in my water bottle. And you can take in your own food to Disney World as long as you're not trying to bring in alcohol or glass. Those are the only two caveats because they get thousands of visitors every day from all over the globe, and they really do try to accommodate what your dietary needs are. So if you want to bring your own food, you can bring your own food. And that is exactly what I am doing. Now, normally I would bring nuts and, beef sticks. Okay. These little beef stick guys, I got me some. You can get them at Costco. You can get them at Sam's Club. But I have 14 ounces of beef sticks for every single day that we're going to be there. That at least gives me one full meal. Guys, that's about 1,200, 1,300 calories. So that gives me one full meal and a little bit more. So that way I don't have to be too adventurous if I try some food and it just doesn't sit well and it bloats me and I'm like, okay, I don't want to do this because I feel that pretty quickly. But I want to have a good vacation. I want to enjoy my vacation. I want to eat. I want to have a good time. I don't want to be like a total drag. And y'all, I mean, it takes long enough to get food that's just gluten-free and soy-free. I can't imagine trying to sit down at a restaurant and order without seed oils. They probably would let me, but it would just take more time. And we're trying to eat on the go because we're going to be at Epcot with my favorite man, Figment. And this is the first time we've ever been to Festival of the Arts. And I can't wait to go and have a good time. I just don't want to be in pain or super inflamed while I'm there. We are going to be eating a lot on the go. We're not going to be sitting down a whole lot. So got my beef sticks, going in prepared. Got my electrolytes. I'm going prepared that way. And I cannot wait to report back to you guys on how I felt eating the food that was there and whether or not I had bad reaction. Oh, y'all, I almost forgot a good piece of news this week. So blood pressure continued to be normal and going down a little bit. Great news. A1C, 5. All right, that's awesome for the insulin level over the past 12 weeks. Could not be happier about that. And y'all know that I had the great big boop, 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 boop. 0 goose egg zippo zilcho about the weight loss in January. I immediately lost weight, gained weight, ended up as a complete wash for January. But y'all, this week I am down 1 pound. And better yet, okay, my waistband on my clothes, that's feeling a little bit tighter. Actually, it's kind of more around the hips than the waist. So got my fingers crossed that when I measure at the end of the month, that all is like really good too. I am hopeful, and I am hopeful to not get derailed and cheat or have a bad visit to Disney World. And y'all, I will come back with a full report on whether or not I starved to death at Disney World. If I was able to eat without pain, I just don't know what that looks like. I'm not sure. I'm not sure if I've had enough healing from just eating meat to really not be affected by those seed oils, but I will definitely let y'all know how it goes. So hit the like and subscribe button so that you don't miss that. And y'all go out this week and have an awesome time.